Egyptian and Israeli officers sit side by side in the sun at border point 101. Here, the Israeli forces are just 70 miles from Cairo, and it's here that talks are held on the exchange of prisoners of war. But today, the officers are supervising the relief supply columns through to Egypt's beleaguered Third Army. There's growing resentment in Israel that these supplies are being allowed. But today, the trucks were going through at a faster rate than ever, and the atmosphere appears more relaxed than at any time since the ceasefire. What have relations been like between the Egyptian officers and the Israelis?
This is a very interesting phenomenon. I think that they appreciate each other, and they are very friendly and cooperative.
There is considerable resentment in Israel that the Third Army is being supplied whilst the prisoner of war issue isn't being resolved. What do the Israeli men here on the scene feel about that?
It's a very difficult question because there are many people are involved in it emotionally. And if you think about it without taking into consideration many facts which people were involved in it, of course this is a part of a certain goodwill which I can imagine, have to give in order to maybe to get to a certain point which is very important to us, and then to get a certain agreement.
At the Suez Canal, Egyptian troops from the Third Army are responsible for moving the supplies across. They look fit and well disciplined, although they resent the Israelis allowing them to be filmed. On the other side, they move in an endless shuttle up the steep bank of the canal to where 20,000 men are said to be encircled. Meanwhile, in the town of Suez, just 3 miles away, Israeli and Egyptian troops come face to face across the shattered street of a housing suburb. This is the narrowest ceasefire point, with the two armies only 50 feet apart. Many Israelis now feel that these Egyptian soldiers should be starved into submission, but the government appears to be gambling that their agreement to let the supplies through will give them what they want most, an exchange of their prisoners of war.